Okie dokie. Here we go. Right on the sit.
Oh, man.
Zoom Room video sponsored by the VMC.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. As the Oracle foretold, two idiots who would misinterpret the news so you don't have to. Live from Deltona, Florida, the avatars themselves, Jack and Laz.
And greetings, everybody. This is Les.
And this is Jack. And this is Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to. Someone decided to say, can we have a call right now? Hold on for a second.
There's Ariane de Fresnay with I love free shit. So yes, the giveaway is open. Jack's was open long before we even got here.
No. Mine was not. It is now open.
Oh, it is now open. The Maynard, congratulations to you. Hope you got your present for your win yesterday. You were not here. And there is Lily making her cat meow.
Yeah, well, she was on the chair right here. She was just sitting here right before the show, and she decided that screw that. It's showtime. Let's jump on the desk.
Bridge Troll, what's going on? Botox, how are you? Jack wants to know 2,477 square feet just for my lonesome. What is he going to do with it? Inappropriate answers only. Wondering what he's going to do at his new house once he moves into it.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
Take your best inappropriate guess.
Yeah, because the problem is, I mean, the reality is, as I responded to Roper Doc Holiday, is that the more inappropriate is the closest to the truth.
Yes, I love some of the appropriate answers that are available there, but they're not.
Well, I do enjoy the cat farm.
Yeah, the cat farm was okay, but Roper was my favorite. Any truthful answer would be inappropriate, so not sure what you're saying because the logarithms would just whack him upside the house. We know Jack's going to build a dungeon, of course, and we already know what kind of dungeon.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't know what you're talking about. There may be that I don't own any couches, but there will be furniture in the new place. Yeah,
indeed.
And shit, it looks like this call may happen. right now, which is going to be hilarious.
Well, if it does, we'll jump right over to more updates from Thursday because we haven't finished
Oh
those
yeah,
yet. But
yeah.
before we
Which
get
means
into
last gets
today's
to read them.
Shroud Math examples
Oh
of
jeez,
glorious,
yeah.
glorious Shroud Math for you all out there.
There is something extremely ironic about that. Let's see. Fuck.
Let's see if he's got to take the call first.
Yeah, I mean, someone's asking if I can actually initiate the call right now. So.
No, I can't. I'm on the
Yeah,
can.
yeah.
I'll be
And
on the
then we
can for
screwed
another
up.
55 minutes.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about Shroud Math right now?
Do we have time? Are you going to get caught into this, or should we go into?
You know what? Yeah, let's do it quickly and see what ends up happening. But Shroud Math.
Because
oh man,
we've never pointed this out, and this is something that we've talked about several times.
The funniest
and this
part,
is working as intended.
We do have to actually point out that the irony is that this person actually posted that we sit there and say Shroud Math all the time, and yet we have no basic concept of math, and yet here he is reporting a math bug.
Yes,
because
this is working as intended. I guarantee you, this is working as intended. Waldo at 300 bits, thank you. You're getting yourself a copy of Streets of Fury EX. Streets of Fury EX. I don't know what the EX stands for. We're going to find out what that's worth for Waldo right here.
Let's see.
That's $9.99 on Steam going out to Waldo. Thank you for your generous support.
Yeah, you just don't understand statistics, bro. Okay. And,
now again,
and Waldo's getting himself a copy
this
of
is something
deployment.
That is, as I understand, working as intended, because Chris has said this several times. He's made it so that when you charge, you get less. And when you do this, you get less instead of more. Bridge Troll, Bridget Royal.
Well, so the bug report is that mesmerizing melody becomes weaker as you gain adventuring levels. At adventurer level 124, my chance to mez at skill level 101 was 58.3. At 128, my chance to mez at skill level 101 was 54.3. And at adventurer level 132, my chance to mez at skill level 101 was 50.3. And
Bridge Troll's got himself a copy of Deployment on Steam, which is an age-restricted content.
That was reported by Fox
99
Blue.
cents, normally $9.99. It is on sale right now.
And let's see. Hold on. I have to initiate this call. Let's see if anybody answers. So I've got to go for a bit.
You got to initiate the call that you're not even
I got
to
initiate it. Yep.
But yeah, several times Chris has mentioned that as things scale, he's going to make them weaker instead of stronger, which again brings us back to Shroud Math. But yes, we are going to pin it. If Jack's paying attention, he's still got me in his ear. We're going to load up the Raging Pin thanks to Bridge Troll. And I need to change that number back to the normal number. Here we go. Exclamation play, get in on the action. Exclamation I love free shit for a chance to win a mystery game key, which will happen at the end of this race. I don't know if Jack is loading up the Raging Pin. Let's poke him. Let's poke him. Let's see if he looks over and catches it. He has not. We will give him a moment to see if he gets in here before we click start. Otherwise, it's just going to be on one side. Of course, Lily making herself comfortable on the back of Jack's chair there. She looks really comfy. All right, Jack's engaged in this call, so we're going to click the start countdown timer. Of course, the giveaway is happening on my side, so all you would do is win some scrolls on Jack's side, maybe. But yes, several instances of the Shroud math actually happening, and this was reported as a duplicate because I guess it was reported on QA, but still made it into the live build. But yeah, funny enough, the person who tells us that we don't understand Shroud math reports the Shroud math problem. Yeah, because we understand Shroud math, and this is what we complain about. Essentially, shit like this that doesn't make, no, it becomes an issue that if I work harder, I should get the benefits of my work, not get decreased benefits for the hard work that I've put in, Bridge Troll, or anybody for that matter. I'm just using myself as the example. If I put the time and energy into this, I should get the increased benefits of better hits, better damage, better everything. But apparently this is not how it's intended to work these days. So here we go. 8 people entered in as Tina takes a commanding lead out the gate. We'll see if he can hold on to it. Doesn't look like it because the Maynard just blew him away, then Bridge Troll blew him away, and then Tina's back in the lead. And Mom stealing that away. Bridge Troll's flaming bag of poo headed into the twisting tunnel. Currently, no ejections as of yet. Bridge Troll with a big lead now out in front. Let's see if he can hold on to it without getting ejected. And he's popped up, and there it is. Spoke too soon. He was ejected. The Maynard was ejected, leaving Jikanicki in the lead. Mom popped up and ejected. Azoria and DeFresney ejected. I was ejected, and then there were 3. Yes. Wow. Here we go. At the pin. Let's see if she gets to keep it. Let's see if somebody else catches up. Tina and Botox coming up here. Let's see if one of them can catch up and steal this lead. And Botox and Jikanicki. For the win. Congratulations. And what is your in-game name? Azazel, what's up? Do you have the same in-game name as your Marbles character? Emery. Okay, here we go. Make sure you're all raffled up because I will be pulling it here in just a minute as soon as I get these scrolls out. All right. Congrats to you. Let's get in game here. Let's open this up. The mailbox opened. Emery Watson. There we go. You've got yourself some scrolls. And we're going to be pulling off that raffle. Okay, we're going to be pulling it off. Let's get over to the raffle screen. Gonna close out the giveaway. Gonna pick ourselves a wiener. And Ovashi, congratulations to you. Let's see what Ovashi has got himself a copy of. As we open up the mystery game keys, go ahead and click on the button. You've got a copy of Fractured Minds. Fractured Minds, just like ours. Ours are broken because we don't know what we're talking about. Jack's shrugging over there. Fractured Minds, a whole $1.99 on Steam. Oh, we got some cheap games here going today. And Ovashi, there you are on my list. Okay, Ovashi, there you go. As we reset the giveaway and open it up. Let's see. What the fuck, a real girl? Yeah, absolutely. We have real girls. No, she's just using that as an avatar to get you all excited. Don't you all know that? Actually, that was a really, really cool avatar picture in there. I don't know if we can bring that back up. Nope. Threadia, there's another real girl. We got real girls here. Threadia, I haven't seen you in Discord as of late. Where you been, my dear? We miss you. But good to see you out there chiming in. Good to see you. But meanwhile, yes, Shroud Math rearing its ugly head once again out there. And we're going to go hit on some topics. I'm coming back. Were you taking a break? Is that what it was? Yeah, Tina wouldn't know anything about men role-playing girls with a name like Tina. Wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, good for you. Good for you. I hope your little guy's feeling better. I know you had to bring him in for surgery, was it? Get your little guy some surgery? And we're talking little guy, we're talking ferret here. We're not talking child. Stratia loves her little boys. Absolutely, Tina. But meanwhile, we're going to go talk about a couple topics, some repeat topics, which makes us scratch our head and wonder when or if we're ever going to get stuff like this. First one. Cool. Good to hear. Good to hear. I know you like your little babies. Now, Bridge Troll, be nice. Old topic, long-standing. People have been clamoring for this for a long time, and here it is rearing its ugly head once again. When, oh when, are we going to take care of these requests? Because this has been a long outstanding one. Oyster farms for Black Pearl, please. For the love of God, can we get oyster farming introduced into the game? Tyro Hayden says, oyster farms, Black Pearl. Oyster farms could be set up similar to the planters we have now for all our other crops, except they will look like beds filled with water. We will have to fill them with oysters. Perhaps the resource instead of water like we use for other plants could be used Plants could be sand. Sand could be a new resource added to the game. Don't we have sand in the game? Make clay? I thought we did. Something like that. Could be a new resource added to the game that we have to harvest on beaches, or it could just be purchased like water is purchased from the NPCs. Perhaps over time the oysters can age and die, and that would have to be restocked with a fresh batch. Cycle could repeat, and we could get a way to farm black pearls, since the way it is now is brutal. And that is true. Counterpoint from Cora. Gathering pearl and selling to others, while not the fastest way to make money, can be quite lucrative for the dedicated gatherers. Being able to farm oysters would kill that. Additionally, it's one of the few real gold sinks we have left, which is absolutely use elemental sand. I knew there was a sand out there, absolutely, Waldo. And again, there's an interesting one, Bridge Troll. This is a fantasy game. Black pearls can grow on trees watered with salt water. I think we could get even better, and of course, I think this is one we talk about a lot, which is water lots getting underused out there. We have loads and loads of water lots out there in the world that are just going empty. And this should be something that plays into it. Oyster farming should be done on a water lot, first off. Second off, oysters are usually, sorry, yeah. I guess, yeah, oysters are a little different, I guess. But I know mussels are grown on a string. I don't know about oysters. Oysters, I believe, are in beds on the bottom of the water. Is that correct? Been a long time. No, not moisture farms. Oyster farms.
So, do you remember like at a certain little convention where I had a conversation about
Sodacan?
oyster farms and reusing the planters?
I remember lots of conversations over the years about it, and again, this is another one rearing its ugly head here, where this is one of them quality of life issues. But I also got to agree with the point that it's one of the last real gold sinks that we have in the game that actually eats up gold.
It eats up some gold. It's not a huge amount of gold in relation to.
But when I go and get black pearl, I'm spending 200,000 gold on black pearl at a pop. So
but we are abnormal as far as black pearl purchases. Okay, you have to remember that.
I don't think so.
But when you take it in comparison to the economy of how much gold is produced today versus how much gold is removed.
Listen.
Over the course of the month, and using Chris's
numbers, there is no economy, and there is way too much gold in the game, and there always will be.
Which means there's no real gold sinks.
Absolutely, which means there's no real economy. Yeah,
exactly. I mean, it's like when Chris released, it's like, oh, there's like 90 million gold made a day and 7.2 removed a month.
A month, yeah. It's just totally out of whack.
Yeah. So yeah, and I can't remember the exact numbers for the gold created a day, but it was
being created about 300 times more than it was being removed easily. It was a stupid number. I remember that. It was a highly stupid number, and yes, he did put it on the monthly, which again.
For the gold removed, and it was only like 7.2 million gold removed a month.
I mean, hell, I buy that in a month sometimes. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Shroudmarketplace.com.
That's right. Yeah. Shroudmarketplace.com. Shameless self-promotion.
So, I mean, what was supposed to be the biggest gold sink in the game?
Rent
and taxes.
Rent.
What? But So maybe it's about time that we
But
go back
nobody
to
can afford it.
increasing
I can't afford to
those
pay for a
taxes.
keep lot on my own. That's right. And that was the point. You shouldn't be able to pay for a keep lot on your own. That
It
was
was
the whole
supposed to be
point.
a guild contributing together to pay
Matter
those
of fact,
taxes.
yeah, you aren't supposed to be able to pay for a city lot on your own. That was the point.
A city lot was supposed to be a large guild.
Of
A
at least 10
town lot
people.
was supposed to be a few people. Yeah. And so it's like taxes, man. Up them.
But yeah. But we're gonna make it so
Laz cry.
everybody can,
Yeah. A community guild based contribution. So it's like we need gold sinks in the game. We need.
I can tell you that I know of one property in the game that is actually done that way, and that's the BMC Guild House. And in the BMC Guild House, Zeke has vouchers, which are basically you buy the vouchers for gold, and that gold goes towards paying the rent for the guild house, because I believe it's a city lot that it's on, and he just he doesn't want to pay that out of pocket. I know he can, but the guild supports that guild house just because that's what a guild should do. If you're going to have a beautiful property like that and that size property, the guild should help support it. Meanwhile, you always have the option, and I'm going to just bring this up, of how many tax-free properties I have that need absolutely no. Actually, I didn't realize that I had that many taxable properties.
And Skeggy is like, as crafting mats drop my gold, but are most XP grinders crafters?
No.
Really.
No. Most grinders are out there to get gold and sell gold when they're doing that.
They're out there to play the min-max game.
Yeah.
I'm still laughing hysterically at the Shroud math report.
Shroud math. Yeah, well, again, the person who tells us we don't understand Shroud math is proving our point for us. Which is just hysterical when it comes down to it.
It's like
we don't know what we're talking about, but that's exactly what we're talking about when it comes down to it. Again, I'm gonna say that when we finally see this, it's going to be working as intended, because that's what Chris intends. If you all remember that when you have a locked deck and you want to, what is the word I'm looking for? When you add heat to a skill that you're using to make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It used to be when you got to 5, you got a really big boost, but Chris intentionally cut it so that the higher you went, the less return you got on that heat. So you are still better off doing just 1 or 2 than going all the way up to 5 and wasting your time and energy to do that. And to me, that's a perfect example of Shroud math. If I'm going to heat it up to level 5, I should get the maximum punch out of it, instead of, because of Shroud math and the curve, it's going to lessen that effect than enhance that effect. And that's exactly the Shroud math. Yeah, thank you. Soda math equals voodoo. Thank you, Maynard. Yeah. Absolutely. But let's talk about another one, since we're on this topic, because this one everybody has been clamoring for ages and ages and ages, since the beginning of time. We've been wanting this one. You know which one I'm talking about?
The ability to dance?
Not that one. The other one.
No, you can't dance if you want to. Containers?
Container cells. That's right. Container cells.
Okay.
Because we've had it in the original Ultima Online. You could do this there. You can do it in several other games that I'm aware of, I believe. But here, not going to do it. Wouldn't be prudent.
I mean, it's like, I would like the ability for players to sell containers that contain items. For example, if I wanted to sell a bag with 50 of each reagent in it, I could do so on a vendor. Thank you for your consideration.
And
Yes.
Lilith chimes in with,
we could sell bags of reagents, sets of furniture, set of gusball clothes, set of castle walls. Of course, before you buy it, the bag should be opened to see what's inside. Lots of likes.
indeed,
Absolutely.
you should be able to view it.
It's not like this tech didn't exist over 20 years ago in the first major MMO.
Not like this tech didn't
it's not
exist
the
early in
first
the game, but
MMO.
was removed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not like the tech didn't exist early in the game, but was removed. Yeah. Because it was in the game early on, and it was removed. Now,
Yep.
my understanding of why it was removed was for duplication issues, but I don't understand how you could duplicate something once it's on the vendor, okay? I understand that if I'm trading it to another character, maybe it's possible by holding on to something that's in the bag while trading it. It was possible to duplicate it, but
there, as far as I know, there hasn't been a single real duplication bug out there.
There was back in the early testing days. There was absolutely.
I don't know about that, Lass.
I do
not remember any real duplication.
Wind and Drake can tell you all about it because they were the ones who found it, as far as I understand, and they were able to.
There were almost duplication bugs, but where it's like the item was a dark red in your inventory, but as soon as you restarted the game, it was no longer in your inventory.
Again, not my understanding. My understanding was they were able to duplicate stuff through that method, and hence that was why it was. And again, Jakiniki is saying there was one about 2 or 3 years ago, which is maybe even a little further back is when it actually was.
Yeah.
But again, I could understand that if I was trading to somebody like Jack, that was happening. But if I put it on a vendor, there's no chance that I could be holding it to keep that to happen.
Well, I love what Elusive Illusion actually just said, hey, here's the tech stocked vendors and be moved between accounts. A vendor equals a container.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And you can see Lily right there on playing around with the chair. Here we'll make it so that it's a little bit easier to see it. Lily's got her own chair.
Oh, nice. I see that now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And she's looking at the back of the chair. Why is that? She just turned around.
She wants to jump on the desk. That's what it is. But yeah, I mean it's like, container and container sales should absolutely happen. You should be able to inspect the contents of the container, and that way we can sell it. It's only been asked for over 5 years. And you can hear Lily crawling around my desk. She just went underneath my monitor to get on the back side of my desk.
Now, we can, and here was the funny part is for the longest time you couldn't mail full containers, but you can do that now. So I don't understand if we can mail a container full of stuff to somebody, why we can't list it on a vendor. It's just one of them things that, again, it seems like just a small little quality of life request that should be addressed, but just always gets thrown to the wayward side because Shroud math. We're gonna sit there and tweak that spreadsheet 1,000 more times before we address quality of life issues that people really want.
Hey man, low hanging fruit, as Chris said, low hanging fruit.
Yeah.
The only fruit
that's
that
a bug's eye. Then we can sell the craftable cutlery set. Pointless to sell as single pieces. Absolutely, yes. All sorts of things. As we would call it, or as the Deco Divas would call it, rooms to go. They will sell you a whole living room all ready to go. All the pieces.
Living room set.
Yeah, living room set, bedroom set, dining room set, kitchen set. With all the stuff you need to do said room, in one bag so that they don't have to. This would also free up vendor space for all those people because quite some time ago when we had the new food additions, we're still waiting for this request, is to expand the limit on what your vendors can hold. Expand that 200 cap
items
out, because if you sold...
The other thing was the major vendor improvement that would work wonders for Laz and Jack's vendors is the ability to have a massive stack and only buy a number from that stack.
Buy piecemeal off the stack. Just, put 10,000 stack on there and allow people to buy 1 or 10,000 depending on what they want. Absolutely, that would do wonders. But in the example of food, if you tried to put 2 of each food item, whether it be 1 each or a stack of 10 times 2 of each food item on a vendor, you could not feasibly put every single food on a single vendor. You would need multiple vendors due to the limits of the vendors. And I think bags would be able to help with this as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, Crossfire. Dungeon entrances and foyers would be nice. Just love to be able to stack stuff, which is what we were just talking about. And to give you a good example, let's just walk over to this vendor and show them the vendor what we have to do these days to sell scrolls. In order to sell scrolls, you'll see that the listing, and this vendor is nothing but scrolls. And they're in bunches of 5s, 10s, and 100s and 20s. But I guess I have to hit that so that you can see. But Synesis sells them, I sell them, and this could be easily changed to 6 listings altogether on this. Jack could have his teleport to friend, teleport to zone, and recall scrolls. I could have my teleport to friend, and there would only be 6 items on this whole vendor. Meanwhile, I've got 96 out of 136 items listed on this vendor, so the rest of them are Jack's.
I haven't restocked lately.
Yeah, I'm sure you haven't. but the biggest help would be able to just take all these and put them on one big stack, and
Yeah.
Plus an add to stack option for restocking. That's been the one that I wonder the most is how we would do that, Crossfire, because what I do, and I'm sure many other people do, is when I get mail, when I sell something, in this case, you're seeing a bunch of wolf carcasses that were sold to me because that's how I get my wolf meat. I don't even go hunting for it anymore. I get people who sell it to me. But when I sell something like Merit's Yoga emote, which is now a rare emote, are we going to get people hollering to have those added to the inventory system because you can't get those anymore from Merit since Merit's went poof? But in any case, when I sell...
Isn't Merit still listed on our on the Shroud webpage?
I tell you the truth, I haven't looked for it in God knows how long, but... when I sell a small bag out here at Teneby Landing, I go out and I restock that bag. When I sell 10 scrolls over here in Owl's Head, which I'll have to go restock, I go and restock the 10 scrolls to keep my stock levels at the same level. So how would it work?
The answer is
yes. And the answer is yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Still listed. Has been gone for a year. Still listed.
Yeah, so are the weekly updates still listed, but we don't do weekly updates anymore for the last 6 months. So again, something it's just paying attention to those little details means a lot to a lot of people.
It's kind of like copyright 2021 Portalarium Incorporated. Terms of service, Portalarium Incorporated. Portalarium Incorporated does everything until you get to Chris's Twitter account where it's Catnip Games owns and operates Shroud of the Avatar.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
Your monthly subscription goes to...
Your monthly subscription goes to Portalarium. That's right.
Yeah.
Crossfire Bug's Eye, no, that's a pain in the ass. Is to have to actually take the receipts, And you know me, at least if you've watched this stream long enough. I have one bag of receipts, and this is the one I leave for a joke, and that's my receipts for all the books. So far, I've made about 140,000 gold for selling books written by Lazarus Long on how to make thousands in gold daily, and that's a very popular book out there. If you want a copy, go to one of my vendors, and you too can learn how to make thousands in gold daily. But those are the only receipts I ever saved, because first off, the amount of carpal tunnel syndrome you will get from clicking on this, taking all the receipts, and then having to go in, it's just so much easier to do it directly out of the mailbox. Because what I do is, again, I'll go in, if I'll go out to Sultan, I'll just
I don't know, but you need to
Sultan, and I will
you need to look at
everything in
Universe
Sultan.
chat.
Yeah.
Look at Universe chat right now.
Okay.
There is one lich in Crafter Town killing everyone. I've been killed 3 times already. It's wandering in the city. I would go, someone with a GM potion summoned it.
I didn't know that that was possible.
Yeah.
Econdis, you out there dicking with people again?
The real question is Econdis online.
I don't see him here, or
yeah, he's not online.
Yeah.
But yeah. So maybe Drizzt or Botox created it, or Wuzhang. Yeah, that's the point of the GM potion, to summon mobs and kill people inside of towns. But it's only supposed to be used for an event.
Yes. Well,
Botox did not create it.
Maybe there's an event running and nobody's aware. So I know I haven't seen reference to any event running out there.
Yeah. Oh, that's someone using the GM potion for fun.
We understand that, and you know why?
Which is a violation of the rules.
Yeah, you know why I never signed up to do that? Because the first thing that would happen was Jack or I would be accused of using them for the wrong purposes and get us in trouble. So I won't even touch those with a 10-foot pole.
Yes, fun is a violation. Only supposed to be used for a in-game event of something. Yeah.
And the question is, was it summoned for an event and just nobody killed it? Second off, if you're all getting killed, why don't y'all just team up and kill the fucking thing and be done with it? And get it off out of the town and done. I'm sure it shouldn't be that hard to kill. I mean, it's only a lich for crying out loud. I mean,
yeah. Should be easy, man. Should be easy.
Should be, but not. But it's not.
Hey, considering I can solo a unicorn and a dragon.
You can solo a dragon?
Yes, I have.
Really?
Yes.
I've never actually tried, so it's just one of them things. But
yeah. It's like
one of them unexplained mysteries of the universe, why that shit's happening out there.
Yeah.
I think it's a tier 15 statue, but it's down.
Yeah, it's dead. But yeah, so wasn't there supposed to be a patch coming out soon? Another one? Yeah, it's not out yet.
That's what we heard, but I'm sure due to Chris's
restarting his or setting up a new computer. Yeah. He said he was up and running for over the on Monday, Tuesday, on the 1st, so yesterday. But I mean, no tweets out there today.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Maybe he forgot to reinstall Twitter. I don't know.
I don't know, maybe. Yeah.
Don't know. Meanwhile, let's hit that last topic for today because we're not going to bore them with any more updates for today at least. We may get back to more.
Some dancing.
Some dancing.
Dancing while playing music. Because you need to be like Elvis and get banned off the TV for swaying his hips. Yeah. Could you please allow us to dance while playing music? Would make concerts and shows a bit more interesting than just standing around playing the instrument.
Treasure Pile, are you out there today?
Maybe.
I don't know, I'm looking.
Yes, she's in the list. But yes, absolutely.
Yes, she is. Treasure Pile, when was the last time you actually saw a concert event like that where people actually did something? Just out of curiosity, because I haven't seen anybody do that in God knows how long.
Where a musician just stands there and plays the instrument?
No, where they actually, put on a show to.
In-game concert?
Yes.
Oh, that for me, that's been a couple of years.
Again, I maybe once every other month or two, I'll pop in the Sultan and I'll sit in front of the inn and I'll perform some music when I just feeling bored. But for the most part, I haven't seen an event that would take advantage. I mean, again, don't get me wrong, really great idea. But I haven't seen anybody do any such events in God knows how long. Yeah,
where everybody's playing the same song, where they've synchronized the music and everything else.
Absolutely. It'd be like a New Orleans jazz band, where they're really popping it and they're all moving and dancing and shaking. I mean, I could dig that all the way across.
They're doing the Congo line between the bars.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I could definitely dig that, in the game. But the last time I saw this, and just for reference, I've seen several times out there where the New Britannia Theater Troupe is looking for new members, but I don't see anybody ever responding to those pleas, and I don't think I've seen them actually do any radio broadcasts or any in-game plays for several years either, even though they're constantly looking for new blood. So
Treasure Pile is like, I saw a bug from a long time ago that allowed someone to dance/move.
Well, you can walk around playing an instrument. That's
it got bug reported. Well, yeah, I mean, it's like.
I mean, for those who don't know, I mean, yeah, you can actually, start playing some music.
And walk around. You can't. Yeah. I mean, as soon as you like do things like jump.
You can walk.
Yeah, but whatever you do, don't jump.
Yeah. Or do anything else.
Yeah.
So and again, if we can walk, why can't we do an emote with it?
I don't know. Tina's like, why would someone report that as a bug? Because it wasn't working as intended.
Yeah, I think I would.
You can't headbang. You can't do the pogo, man.
Yeah.
No mosh pits for
all
you.
Stuff that would be really cool to do. Absolutely is. The
electric slide. I mean,
somebody's really taking it to the abusive out there. I just saw the town crier and the banker getting killed.
It will respond.
Well, whatever's going on out in that town, somebody's doing something fucked up. So whatever that is.
Hey, man, maybe it's an unannounced player event for one player.
Yeah. I didn't know we were still able to kill NPCs. I thought they made that impossible.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
It's almost like all the NPCs in Owl's Head not dying before.
The Great Cat Massacre of 497.
Well, that was before the Cat Massacre.
Yeah, speaking of which, cats still can't be tamed. Can we get that back? I know I've seen it bugged and I've seen it complained. And then I see people go, "Oh, you can tame cats." And then I go and try and verify it. And I go, "No, you can't." But they still won't let us tame freaking cats. Yeah. So if you want a cat
Yeah.
pet, the only option is to go buy it in the store. Yeah, well, according to what I'm reading in the universe, they killed it. And then there's a report that it's now back, I guess.
Oh man, you know what we forgot to talk about today was Bridge Trolls forum post.
Well, we'll have
You
to
forgot to
save it
cue
for
that one out.
tomorrow. Yeah, we're gonna have to
Yeah.
save that for tomorrow because tick tock.
Tick
Time for us to
tock.
check the clock. That's right.
Oh man, and talk about that Shroud of the Avatar calendar hosted by NBNN.info, where you click on the calendar button and you see all the aggravated events that
Aggravated.
are on Google public calendars. If you have a Google public calendar related to Shroud, you want it hooked up so that way we can talk about your events. Email news@nbnn.info or message Laz on Discord or
Bridge Troll, do me a favor. Throw a link to me either in a PM or right in our Discord so that we can queue it up for tomorrow and we don't forget it, please.
Yeah, and don't forget public calendar. So don't include your personal stuff because we will talk about it. Yeah.
I see we have some. We'll have to wait till we get to Friday.
And do everybody a favor and update your fucking calendars. And if you still have it, I mean, because on Friday, Mavelin's got a game at 7:30.
Yeah. So if you want to go to Mavelin's game on Friday, make your plans now.
That's right. But Monday through Friday, 12s and 6s. Around the clock, you need to tune in your ether amplifiers to Radio Free Britannia to listen to two idiots interpreting the news, so you don't have to. A little show called Lunch with us. 7 p.m. on WRFB is the 70s at 7 and
holy crap,
10 p.m.
6 pages long. It really has taken off. A Bridge Trolls post.
Well, he didn't post it to where I can see it. Bridget Royal.
It's right there in chat.
Well, I posted it there.
Yeah, not where I asked.
Why am I going to look there, man? Okay, because I'm reading the calendar, man. 10 p.m. Laz's dad doing some walk and wall history. But yep, that's our community calendar. Nothing on the calendar again today.
That's right.
In game.
Not much to be done, but of course, don't forget. What is on the calendar is Lunch with Laz and Jack, and that happens 5 days a week right here in-game, on your in-game radios, live on Twitch, 5 days a week for your entertainment and viewing and listening pleasure, because we're just two idiots who misinterpret the news so you don't have to, on a little show called Lunch. And thanks to supporters like you, you've kept us here for 6.5+ years, bringing you the latest updates, shenanigans, and hijinks right here in Owl's Head. And of course, we are the only show on the air that invites you, the viewer, to come in to Discord, chat with us, and tell us your views, but nobody ever takes us up on it. So don't complain when we say shit and then you go, well, it's not right. Well, come on in here and hash it out with us. Tell us why it's not right, because we welcome you all to come on in. And we have for 6.5+ years. The Britannian Mining Company wants you to go check out Black Rock Cove, located over in the Quell region, near the town of Exeter, and conveniently located next to the mines that you want to be near if you're a crazy, like-minded miner type. Black Rock Cove welcomes you, and of course, if you're looking for a guild, the BMC is always recruiting. You can go to bmcguild.com/ oh yeah, that's the price guide. I forget what the / is. Tina, you know what the / is for the join? I think it's /join. Yeah, Pornhub. VR porn, tell you. WRFB, Radio Free Britannia, bringing you the latest news and entertainment 24/7 around the clock. Hourly world news, Lunch with Laz and Jack at 12s and 6s, Mondays through Friday, and music throughout the day for your listening pleasure while you're out there. The longest running radio station in Shroud of the Avatar. And shroudmusic.com for ABC files. If you're looking for ABC files, come see shroudmusic.com, because you can go get some. You can even share some by uploading your own creations up to shroudmusic.com for ABC file needs. And of course, last but necessarily not least, is shroudmarketplace.com, where Jack and I love to go sell our virtual goods and of course buy goods when we need it out at shroudmarketplace.com, because 200 plus independently owned and operated shops just can't be wrong. The biggest collection of independent shops for Shrouded the Avatar at shroudmarketplace.com. Jack's going to tell
That's
you
right.
all about it.
You need to go to shroudmarketplace.com, click on that register button, and buy anything and everything Shroud related from over 200 plus vendors. Each vendor is responsible for setting up their own prices and maintaining their own inventory. So anything and everything from accounts to game gold, crowns of the obsidian, all the way to services. Anything and everything, shroudmarketplace.com. You do need to register to buy. And if you want to sell, click on that vendor registration. I mean, it's like recipe for the Lich Temple. Now there, recipe for a Shrine of Chaos. You can find it. Anything and everything, shroudmarketplace.com. Because my shop's there where I sell stuff. Laz's shop is there where he sells stuff too.
Want to buy
What's
a
in your
duck?
shop, Laz? Yeah.
You name it, we got it. Of course, if you want to get hitched, come see me, because I've got everything you need. Custom vows, custom lot setup. We'll get you hitched to whatever you want, because we don't discriminate here on Shroud Marketplace, especially at Lazarus Long's weddings and more. Of course, if you want to buy a duck, we've got wooden ducks, we've got pet ducks, we've got rare ducks just for you. So much so, I even named my yacht in another game called Want to Buy a Duck? Of course, Telethon rares. Huh?
Why wouldn't you just name it Dupre or Elad?
You know, because nobody would question that. Of course, everybody questions, why did you name your boat Want to Buy a Duck? Yeah, then you can tell them the story. Need Telethon rares, the real ones, the tradable ones, the non-heritage ones. Come out to Shroud Marketplace, because we've got all sorts of goodies for you. You need bulk ore, I've got it. You need gold, I've got that too. You name it, we've got it. You want a Lord British rare silver serpent necklace? One of them few things that hasn't made it into the store again. Hope it never does. But got a couple of those for sale out there. Of course, maybe one day we'll actually get jewelry that you can actually see worn on your character. Your yacht's called Totally Not an Evil Hangout. Cool. Very cool. Very cool.
I don't even know what game you're talking about, but mine would definitely have to be Totally Nothing Bad is Happening in Here. It's all consensual.
We're talking about GTA 5 Online is what we're talking about. Yeah. You can own all sorts of cool stuff. You can, you can fly, you can drive, you can swim, you can boat, you got submarines, you name it, air, sea, land. You can do just about everything in that game. And again, it's costly, but you can do it.
Yep. And
meanwhile,
I think someone might be learning that Shroud math is a real thing, and it's not just two guys that don't understand math.
Hey, yeah. We understand it, and we understand how messed up it can really be at times. And again, I just find it entertaining that the person who points out to us that we don't understand it found a really pure example of what screws with Shroud math and is posting it online now. So there you go.
He's posted multiple things related to Shroud math.
I understand that. You understand that. Apparently, he or she doesn't understand that Shroud math at its best. So yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
But coming up for the close of the day, we're going to be doing a raffle, and we're going to be giving away a copy of Real Politics. Real Politics, $14.99 on Steam. To one lucky viewer. So make sure you're raffled up last minute here before we close it out and pull it.
I'm going to be giving a copy of Dino Day.
Dino Day?
Ooh. Yeah, let's see how much this thing is worth. Watch it be. It's definitely worth something. But come on, mouse, come on.
Shroud map, that's right.
Dino D-Day, $9.99 on Steam.
$9.99.
Yeah, it's time to come over here to this giveaway and close it.
Let's close them.
Yeah,
Pick ourselves the winners.
Picking a wiener. And
Jigoku.
Manelkoff.
Congratulations.
Manelkoff.
Jigoku's got himself a copy of Real Politics.
Yep, and let's see if I can get this presentation done in 20 minutes.
That's right. Jack's got a presentation. He's got to make a PowerPoint presentation in the next half hour. So
yeah, and start it from scratch too, which is even better.
Always fun.
Yeah.
Just grab a couple of memes off the internet and use those. You should be fine. But congratulations to Jigoku, and of course, thank you all for joining us here each and every day. We do appreciate all your support right here on NBNN. We'll be back with more tomorrow. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye.